Good afternoon, I'm Georgia Moylan with 2NURFM Hunter News. Newcastle Knight Joseph Tapini has been cleared of assault charges over an incident at a Merriweather pub last year. Tapini argued he was acting in self-defence when a man approached him outside the hotel last September. Magistrate Ian Cheetham found Tapini's one-punch response was reasonable, given he was being confronted by an intoxicated, aggressive former boyfriend of a woman Tapini was with at the time. Lake Macquarie Council has made a unanimous decision to send a report to the Independent Pricing and Regulatory Tribunal explaining why it should remain independent. The decision comes after a government panel recommended Newcastle and Lake Macquarie Councils merge. Mayor Jodie Harrison says a merger would detract from the lake's character.
It would also result in a reduction in the identity of Lake Macquarie, and our residents firmly are committed to Lake Macquarie. Our residents identify as Lake Macquarie residents, and that would certainly be at risk if there was a merger.
The state budget is presently being announced by Treasurer Gladys Berejiklian, with a number of measures expected to affect the Hunter. The Baird government is expected to speed ahead with the truncation of the Newcastle rail line, with more than $100 million expected to be allocated to the substitute light rail project. Residents in the Lower Hunter will be keenly listening on for details to fund a hospital at Medford, and the region's roads will likely receive $200 million for upgrades. More to come. Police are looking for a fisherman who followed a teenage girl at Nelson Bay last week. Ainsley Blackstone from police headquarters says the 14-year-old was out running at Little Beach at about 8 last Wednesday night when the man approached her.
The man spoke to the girl, who became afraid and ran from him. A short time later, the teen saw the man again driving a champagne-coloured four-wheel drive with a black stripe and tinted windows. The vehicle followed her onto Gowrie Avenue, where she was able to hide. She then ran home and told her parents, who contacted police.
He's described as being about 45, around 180 centimetres tall, with medium-length blonde or brown hair, a tan complexion and a medium build. He was last seen wearing a high-vis vest and black cargo pants. Lake Macquarie Council has voted against evicting caravan owners from Belmont Pines Lakeside Holiday Park within the period of 5 years. The decision was made last night as councillors voted to amend the draft management plan, which originally would see the removal of permanent sites at the caravan park to be converted into commercial cabins and short-stay holiday sites. Councillor Craig Fraser says residents are ecstatic about the news.
Well, they were very excited about last night's decision. It was a big win for the community, given that Council's doing some wonderful things down at Belmont Pines Lakeside Holiday Park.
Sport for our sponsor, newcastlecheapestcars.com.au.
Newcastle Jets W League captain Emily van Egmond is confident the Matildas' history-making win against Brazil is a symbol of hope for the future of women's football in Australia. Voted W League Player of the Year, Van Egmond has earned herself the position of vice-captain for the Matildas and has played every second of Australia's games so far. The 21-year-old is hopeful Australia can perform well in their quarter-final clash, whether they face the Netherlands or Japan. Newcastle Knights man of the moment, Jake Marmo, hopes his performance in the club's match against Cronulla is a good indication of what young talent can do for the club. The 21-year-old believes fans need to be patient with the side, who are working hard to foster younger players. Marmo says he's hoping to take the field again when the Knights face off against the Broncos at Suncorp Stadium on Friday night.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I'm not sure what will happen yet. Tyrone was 50-50 last week, so he's definitely more of a chance this week. But I'd love to play, and I'm hoping to be there, but that's not up to me.
And in golf, the Newcastle District Golf Association is looking to adopt a new two-tier competition fee, which will see social members pay higher fees than those linked to a particular club. That's sport. I'm Sarah Giuliano.
2NURFM News Time is 12:10.